to start the session after I did simple assessment to see how my client breathed. I want to make sure he's going to reset that and start breathing properly. Before my session, I will also try to teach him a little breathe before he go. And what I'm doing, I just place my hand on his stomach and ask the client breathe up and try to push my arms up with the breath and very slowly follow his breath. So I teach him how to breathe. Sometimes if you push too hard, you're going to feel a little pulse on your left side. This is the artery. Be careful with that and don't push so hard. Yeah, teach him to breathe through the nose and do couple breath through the mouth. Same thing. Good. Okay? And now what I teach him to breathe through the stomach and through the chest. It's really important to reset and start activating those muscles on the side. So first breath through the stomach. I want you to breathe to the stomach and now to the chest. Yes, double breathe and all the way out. So same you can do through the mouth. So first breath through the stomach and after a little bit more to the chest. Yes, here we go. Now I can feel it's activated. I help him out. I place my hands. You can do this at your home, and this is also great work for these muscles. You press one hand on the stomach one, and now on the chest, and start breathe for around 4 or 5 minutes. Don't go further because you can get some trip. It's called holotropical breathing, and as long as you fill your brain with the oxygens, you can do tripped. You can trip. You can see, I don't know, your grandma, Santa Claus, everyone. So you become hallucinated. This is really you really need to call the person who knows how to get there through this holotropical breathing. So don't do this on your own. Really good. You can also place something heavy like a book and teach yourself how to breathe. Okay? So now we're going to ask the client to turn face down. Go ahead. Now what we're going to do, we're going to see if any equal breathing up here in the back. And the simple thing is we're going to place our hands and ask the client breathe. And it's really good extension up here. I can feel it's good pulling. Good. And it's also treatment. So you activate those muscles, okay? A lot of people who's sitting at the desk, the rib, the number 8 rib or 9, start going under their top rib because we're smashing again. I will show you on the skeleton on JB. Go ahead, take a deep breath up here. And what I see here on this side is not that great. I feel it's not that great springing. It's a little bit stuck up here. Sometimes people break the rib and a lot of scar tissue created up there, and that's what they're protecting to breathe nice. So if you broke your rib, you have to go through rehab and restore that breathing. It's really important. All right? The breathing is number 1. So, and that's what I'm doing. The first treatment first for restore that breathing and get some. I ask the patient breathe against me. And when he breathes in, I'm kind of springing that rib really gently, 5-10 pounds pressure. Take a deep breath, I release, and go back again. If any pain, we stop doing this. How's it feel?
Great.
Great, it feels great. So it's going to be a lot of popping sometimes happening, like pop. That's good. Sometimes the vertebra, what's happening with the vertebra, it's rotated, and you, with this movement, you put it back, okay? So springing. And also I can see a little rounded up here. This is what the kyphos is. And I believe we have to work on those erector muscles. The lats, and I can see the lats is going to be a little bit tight. The upper traps is tight. Rhomboids is going to be weak. Both sides, middle trapezius is going to be weak. So we have to work on those breathing muscles. Okay, just put a little bit away, but the general idea to work on those lats, upper traps, and activate rhomboids between the shoulder blades muscle. How we activate these muscles in this case. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm just do muscle spindle. You can do with your knuckles really gently, or you can do with your thumbs, whatever you like. Make sure the body is shaking. If you're just doing kind of poking the person, it's not the right way. So you have to make sure he's moved. And you go all different directions. And that's what's creating this muscle activations. Okay? You see, I'm not lifting my fingers away from the body. It's always attached to the body. How's it feel, Andrew?
Good.
It's feel good. Great. Do springing in again. Take a deep breath. It's another good technique I don't use for a long time. It's called rib springing. So I place my both hands not on the spine. I place right in this area on the rib cage, and I ask the person take a deep breath. I'm just follow him, and when he breathe out, I'm kind of push and hold it in this position and not allow him to push me up. And go ahead, take a deep breath. So you see, I'm kind of fighting, and when he's breathe out, I push actually more. Is any pain with that?
No.
Good. Make sure it's no pain. I don't push like so hard, and one more time. And when he start breathing up, I let it go. And I do this a couple times. How's it feel?
Good.
I feel great. It's a really great technique.
I feel excited.
Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on this laminum groove really, really well. Make sure it's everything moving around here. And you don't feel any bumps or any tensions on this area. And like I said, I don't use any lotion. I'm going super slow. This is my speed actually, right there. For the camera purpose, I'm going very fast, but this is my speed. What I'm doing here, I'm not just to touch the body, I want to make sure the brain, they feel my touch and they see what's going on under my fingers. So he's understand like, oh, something right there. If I'm going so fast, the person is not going to feel anything. But if I'm going so slow, let's say I feel some discomfort, something like right in there, I let him to observe and understand what's going on under my fingers right now. And this is how I do it. How's it feel?
It's nice.
It's nice, very easy, no pain. We're not going to talk about a lot of kyphos today and rounded back, upper crust syndrome, but we more focus on diaphragm and breathing muscles. So the next one, it's a diaphragm muscle right here, and it's really important to work really nice and don't push a lot of pressure. You can let it go. You see, he's kind of let it go, let it go. Relax. You're not relaxed right now. Okay, I'll relax and let's take a deep breath and keep breathing and push my finger. And that's how you teach your customer. Very easy. You can also recheck the hips up here. This is the anterior sacroiliac bone, and see which one is higher. So this hip is kind of high, so he might have a lot of tension on this side. The probably iliacus muscle tight, PSOS muscle, and also and I can feel it's right in here. Yeah, it's some stuff going on. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm working on those abdominal muscle, and I'm slowly. It's called open book. I always go clockwise. Because if we go, it's going to help with digestion.
Yeah,
but
because column.
Yeah, exactly. But if you go in opposite, you can create diarrhea. So
no, always clockwise like that.
Yeah, always clockwise. But like I said, I have a couple clients who have a problem to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I always go clockwise, but sometimes people go bathroom too much. You go opposite way, and it's actually work. Some people with a problem to go pee, it's also help a lot.
You mean when people have diarrhea, this opposite clock?
You work, and it's work. So what I'm doing here, I feel a lot of stuff actually. And here it's really gently. I'm not just kind of scoop laterally to medial. And this is how I do it. I hook that fascia and also work a little bit on diaphragm. We have to be careful because it's a liver up here, stomach. We don't push so hard. And I can feel how tight it is. Really tight. It's really important to work on that muscle, okay? And see how he's breathing. Also work on this pecs. But like I said, today it's a breathing muscle. And we're not gonna get there, but we have a video to watch about the pec muscle. And that's it. So I go close to xiphoid right here, but I'm not pushed so hard. And very slowly, like I said, no oil. Here we go. I feel like something going on. And really gently. How's it feel?
Good.
Good. And it's actually a big difference between left and right.